It is 5:30 in the morning time on this Wednesday, December 23rd, 2020. It's time out for the Peter Channel morning news on this Wednesday, December 23rd, 2020. Get on! And good morning, y'all. This lovely Wednesday morning, December 23rd, 2020, 5:30 a.m. and it's 28 degrees in North Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel Morning News at 5:30 is President Trump demands $2,000 stimulus checks, calls long-awaited coronavirus relief bill a disgrace. Meanwhile, President Trump pardoned Blackwater contractors jailed for massacre of Iraqi civilians. Biden team calls on Twitter over plan to White House against followers. $2,000 stimulus check talk claims Mitch McConnell judges senators a headache. Free French police officer shot dead after responding to a domestic violence incident. Fed enters Biden era with clip wings and a warning from Republicans. Columbus, Ohio, police officer fatally shoots unarmed black man. Newsmax Wayne and Trump campaign sued by a voter system worker who says false claims led to death threats. Biden won't immediately roll back Trump immigration restrictions. Israel heads to new elections as its government collapses. European Union throws out isolated Britain a lifeline over coronavirus. Border closures. Biden says Trump needs the Republican neighbors responsible for the SolarWinds cyber attack. European stocks higher on hopes for a Brexit trade deal. Looking at the European stocks. The DAX up 89.41 at 13,507.52. SP 500. FTSE at 85 cents at 6.52.31. And CAC up 37.92 at 5504.78. Meanwhile, on the U.S. front, Dow down 2.94 at 30.50.51, SP 500 7.66 at 36.87.26, and Nasdaq up 65.40 at 12.807.92. Federal prosecutors said a Florida women's prison has failed to protect prisoners from sexual abuse by facility staff in violation of its constitutional rights. Mission employees sued Trump campaign over election fraud claims, and South Carolina Governor Henry McMaster tests positive for COVID-19. Mayor Paula Wu pushes for a free state tested site in Attleboro. It came up on a midnight clear for Attleboro area Catholics that may not include Mass at midnight. Bristol Plymouth students to drive a big success. Historic Taunton Sea Captain House demolished, and it's a dark time, but the Taunton Green is lit. Like it has been a tradition since 1913. Most of the other Charles River gets high marks for cleanliness, except for the Bowen Boston tributary with a D-. Walmart contributed to the prescription opioid crisis for years, breaking the law, the Justice Department alleges. Tesla stock just cost average investors $7.4 billion. Stock features rebound from early losses after Trump criticized the economic aid bill. Looking at the futures, the Dow up. Futures up 92 at 30,004. SP 500 up 11.75 at 36.89, and Nasdaq futures up 26.5 at 12,736.50. Elon Musk says Cisco reports a meeting with about Apple buying Tesla. Negative COVID-19 test doesn't make all day. Gavin safe quarter. The top doc in Los Angeles says the COVID-19 hospitalizations in the city of Angels have spiked, bringing grim projections. While up to State 5 in Oregon, 1,022 new cases and 35 more deaths as more vaccine distribution details released. Japan's better vaccine history creates hurdle in COVID-19 fight, and Dr. Anthony Fauci, the LCHR, received Moderna COVID-19 vaccine. Yukon gold miner unearths a modified Ice Age wolf Canadian astronaut will be on Artemis 2, making it the second nation to send humans into the deep space. NASA's Mars rover in the 7 minutes of terror. Okay, take a look at sports. NBA scores. It was New York Nets 125, Golden State Warriors 99, and the Los Angeles Clippers over the Los Angeles Lakers 160 to 109. Twitter goes crazy as Brian Arson is named Albert Trace FFF coach and Zach Wilson may give Jets hope after Trevor Lawrence down there. Peter Joel news time is 5:35. It's 25 minutes to 6 on this Wednesday morning. It's time now for Peter Channel. Traffic and trends check on this Wednesday morning. Baby! MBTA subway system looking good. Commuter rail looking good, and the ferries they are looking good. And now, looking at the highways and byways of New England. One way to stop outside, a little bit sort of the Patriot split. And the South Expressway at the northbound side, and also around the gas tanks. Route 1 at the northbound side, a little sort of rear stretch, and one way at the northbound side, a little bit sort of two-way on the Lexington stretch, and set to the western Mass highways on looking good, and in Connecticut, looking good. And going over to New York City, the Brooklyn Queens Expressway on the eastbound side, a little bit over between 478 all the way down to the Brooklyn Bridge, around the Brooklyn Navy Yard in New York City. And Holland Tunnel on the eastbound side, a little bit slow. Lincoln Tunnel westbound side, a little bit close to the road work eastbound side, looking good. And up in northern New England, it's looking good. And up in New Hampshire, up in Maine, looking good. And 91 northbound side, a little bit slow between Havel, Vermont, up in the Glover, Vermont. 93 on the northbound side, a little bit slow between Lincoln and Franconia, New Hampshire. And up in Maine, 295 is step by side, a little bit slow around the main turnback in South Portland, and 295 is step by side, little slow to the Falmouth, Portland, Maine. Peter Childers time, it's 5:37. Time now for a weather report. And 36, 48, 60 hours from now, we are going to be contented with some unusually warm wind and wet weather on this Christmas Eve, Christmas Day of 2020, rather than a snowstorm as looking at the National Weather Summary, that's looking at the weather forecast. It shows rain stretching line from Ontario, stretching all the way down to eastern Texas, and snow from Missouri all the way up into Minnesota, and heavy snow possible from eastern Minnesota down to eastern South Dakota. It's probably a low pressure that's going to bring a sharp cold front that's going to bring our storm Christmas Eve to Christmas this morning with rain, wind, and warmth. Yep, this is going to be similar to the Christmas Eve nor'easter of 1994, in which we had rain, wind. Chatham, I heard Blue Hills had a gust up to 84 miles an hour that day, and Chatham had a wind gust of 76 miles an hour, and Nantucket had a wind gust of 76 miles an hour. High pressure builds over the region today, bringing sunshine, diminished winds and seasonal temperatures, and a strong storm system will bring potentially damaging winds, heavy rain, and minor flood, and well above normal temperatures Christmas Eve and then into Christmas morning. Try and seasonally cold conditions arrive this weekend, and high pressure surface aloft will bring in bright air of substance and dry air, and any leftover clouds from the night should dissipate during the morning, and diminished pressure gradient will allow winds to become light by the afternoon as that upper flow turns southwest later today. Expect high level moisture to filter over air and bring increasing serious clouds, and daytime mix and cross sections will be shallow, but possibly reach 950 millibars. Temperatures at 0 Celsius and 3 Celsius below at the level will be equivalent minutes 8 Celsius, minutes 11 Celsius, 850 millibars. Somewhat in the maximum temperatures in the upper 30s and low 40s. This is close to normal. A look at the readings around the region. 35 in Boston, 29 in Fitchburg, 28 out of Worcester, 28 in Sutton, 33 in TF Green, it's 37 in Falmouth, 36 in Chatham, 37 in Provincetown, 38 in Nantucket, it's 32 in Bradley Field in Connecticut, 30 in Orange, Massachusetts, 35 in New Haven, 31 in Bridgeport, Massachusetts, 36 in New London, 39 in New York City, 25 in Albany, New York, it's 32 in Manchester, after 28 in Jefferson, after 26 in Rutland, Vermont, it's 33 out of Portsmouth, after 31 in Stafford, Maine, and 31 in Portland, Maine. Okay. We are in a high wind watch effect from 10 p.m. Thursday, Christmas Eve to 4 p.m. Christmas Day. A south wind of 20 to 30 miles gets up to 60 miles an hour for portions of eastern, northeastern, and southeastern Massachusetts, the northern and southern down. And from Thursday evening by Friday afternoon, as damaging winds can blow down trees and power lines. The widespread power outages are possible. Travel could be difficult, especially with fire from our vehicles. And monitor the latest forecast warnings and updates on this situation. Fast loose objects or shelter objects in a safe location part of the outside of winds. And hopefully, National Grid will be prepared by the storm, just like them in every other, because they have done a good job with line crews and all sorts of rules and safe for every source. And hopefully, they're going to be prepared the same way. And hopefully, in Norton around New England, we will not lose power on Christmas Day. Okay, let's take a look at the forecast. It goes like this. Increased skies, how about 39 degrees for today? North for spot 6 miles out coming common in the afternoon. Tonight, increased skies, below about 28 degrees. Calmly coming south by 5 miles out after midnight. For Thursday, mostly skies coming 55 degrees and south about 6 to 11 miles out skies. 28 miles after Thursday night. Shot Bay after 10 p.m. Low at 49 degrees. Winds to the west southwest east with about 13 to 23 miles out skies. 55 miles an hour, chances of 8%. New perspective between the quarter and inch. Possible for Christmas Day. Shots the breaking me every time. Then 9 to 57 degrees on the low 24. Where the weather south about 21, 26 miles an hour. Chances of 1%. And for Saturday, mostly set cover 33 and the low 21 degrees. West with about 6 to 8 miles for Sunday. Set cover 37 and the low 24 degrees. West with about 3 to 5 miles. And for Monday, check the shots. Most skies going to 47 low 32 degrees. South with about 3 to 7 miles an hour. Chance of 40%. And for Tuesday, check rain, snow shots. Most skies about 39 degrees. And north with about 5 to 10 miles an hour. Guess size 21 miles an hour. Chance of 30%. Currently in Norton, it's fair and 28 degrees. And that's going to be a better channel water news on this December 23rd, 2020 all day. Wednesday morning, I'm Peter J. Williams. Hope you have a good morning and goodbye day. Stay safe, stay positive, healthy, be well. Have a wonderful morning and a good day.